Hello traders, welcome to the new video. I hope you guys are doing well. So let's start ahead with this video. We will be discussing about Nifty 50 and the Bank Nifty, uh, how it can behave for the tomorrow session. So before moving ahead with the yesterday, tomorrow's prediction. So we had a discussion about yesterday, like the important level to watch out for the today's session as per the weekend analysis we had done. It was around 19,850 level. So which was, if you see this candle resistance, we had a multiple time resistance around the same 19,870 to 850 level. So even today's session, if you see, we had a great momentum today. But if you see it on a 50 minutes time frame, we will understand the importance of that level. What we had a discussion about, I know around 18,000, sorry, 19,850 level. So today's session, if you see early morning, we had a gap up pretty much, around like 70 to 80 points. But if you see today's 15 minutes candle, it was kind of doji and it took around support with the same level around 19,860, 850 level. If would have gone with this at this point as an entry with a stop loss of around 19,800 to 20 SL, you would have gained a pretty much, very good results from that. So let's move ahead with tomorrow's session, how it can behave. So let's move ahead with the one day time frame before moving to the smaller time frame. So if you see, Nifty has given closing above the all-time high. Previously, we had an all-time high of about 17,991, which was, we had a missed 20,000 mark by almost 9 points. But today's in intraday basis, we had crossed 20,000 and we had an high of around 20,008. So on a closing basis, we got like 4 points below, which is okay. But I think tomorrow with the candle how it has formed, we might expect a cap up tomorrow most probably. Like let's see how it will, how we can act upon it. So let's move ahead with 1 hour time frame basis. So if you see, the most important things to watch out is the previous high level, which is around like 19,990 to 19,970 zone levels. So hourly basis time frame, if you see, we had a rejection here, and from there we had a small crackdown. So moving ahead, so tomorrow's level to be watched out as, it's 19,980 level, which is going to be a crucial level to watch out. If suppose tomorrow we expect, we get an gap up of around like maybe 50 60 points. So suppose assume around like 20,080. Why I am saying 20,080 is only specifically 20,080, I will come to that part later. We will come to know why 20,080. So let's keep ahead, keep in your mind that 20,080 might be a resistance level to watch out for the tomorrows. If we get a gap of around 20,080, we can go ahead with a small minor, there might be a correction, profit booking, not a correction, it will be a profit booking. So let's see, the one level to be watched out at the high point is 20,080. So I will come to that point. So now the support zone where we can expect is 19,980. So beyond that, we will see which level will be important level to watch out. Like let's move ahead with 15 minutes time frame. See, in today's session, we had like in the first 15 to 20, for first hour we had a slight consolidation, and then there was a breakout like with one candle. And later part, if you see, for the entire day, it was like almost sideways, which was trading in 20 25 points range, but and we got a huge buying momentum which took Nifty to 20,000 and above. So let's see now, the important level to watch out on 15 minutes time frame is around, which comes around to 19,950. If you see, in 15 minutes time frame, we have like almost, we had a lot of times we had a rejection around 19,950 levels almost. If you see, it is around, let me show you the time which the Nifty spent around 19,050 level. It is almost like 2 hours time. which is a good consolidation, and this level is going to be an important level to watch out. Even though if we get a minor crackdown, or if we get a slight gap down, if we find Nifty around 19,950, it will act as a support zone where we can see another buying momentum which can propel up to our today's high 20,006 and beyond. So this is in case if we get a gap down around 19,950, this level is the one to be watched out for. So I hope I'm clear with the levels to watch out. If we suppose 90,950 is not able to sustain, then we can go short only, unless and until if it is not retested 19,950 level from breakdown and retest. After that only we are going to re-enter enter in the put side if you are willing to. But with the present momentum, with the Nifty is moving ahead, so I would prefer not to short the Nifty rather than buy on dips. That would be a great idea to gain some profits in the Nifty 50. So I think I'm clear with the levels to watch out. The one level below that is going to be around 19,933. So I was talking to you about the 20,080 level. So I'll let you know why I was concentrating on this level. If you see now, we have a closure around 20,000. 20,000 k, 20 k. So if you see, I'll go to the option chain. Let it load. See, this is the one expiry of this week. So if you see 20,000, strike price, at the money strike price, you see the call premium is around 82 points. If you add up this to the 20,000, it will come around 20,080. 20,082. So which will be the make or break level for these guys. The one who have sold the call option of 20,000, they will be in the break even point is going to be 20,082. So hence I was highlighting about 20,082. So not that if the market gaps up, and then we need to check how this 20,000 call writer guys are reacting to that. If Nifty is going to take is taking multiple times resistance around 20,080 odd zones, it's not going to be exact 20,080. It might be plus or minus 10 or 20 points to be washed out. So you can look around about 20,100 level. So if Nifty is sustaining and these guys are exiting from their call writing option, call writing position, then we can go ahead and we can look for the higher targets. But if we are expecting a gap up, and then we end up having a gap around 20,080 odds, I would prefer not to buy, but wait for some dips and then we can go ahead. The one level I was discussing about the buying zone was 19,950. If you see 19,900 strike price, we have almost like 88 lakhs of open interest. On top of that, out of 88 lakh, 74 lakh have been added in this today's session. So which is going to be an important zone, because it will try to act as a support zone over here because of this guy put writing concentration. So the one I know, even in the 20,000 put writing, we have seen a very decent put writing. Out of 55 lakh, we have 51 lakh being sold today. So it is going to be uh, acting as a major support zone also, if we end up getting 20,080 odd levels as the Nifty spot price in the tomorrow session. The gap up, I'm talking about the gap up. So the addition of these guys in the tomorrow session will also enhance the momentum, and the exiting of these guys will also enhance the further momentum of the Nifty 50. I hope this is clear with the Nifty 50. So let's move ahead with the Bank Nifty. So I think I will. So if you see Nifty 50, Bank Nifty on a daily time frame basis, it's a major breakout zone. If you see this candle, this is what we had discussed in the previous video. I'm talking about the weekly analysis video. We had mentioned that 45,400 to 45,000, sorry, 45,400 to 45,500 is going to act as a resistance zone. And the one level we had mentioned is we were planning to buy around 45,000, 45,000 zone, but we didn't get this level today in the today's price action. But let's move ahead with the one level to be washed out for tomorrow session, let me highlight you that I will delete these lines what we had discussed for yesterday's video. So I'll retain this line, which is going to be like 45,400, 45,500 level, which was we had planned that it will act as a resistance. Now, on a closing basis, we have got to close above that. So, and the next level to be watched out is around 45,800 levels. We had a discussion in the yesterday's video that we will have a target around the will carry bank nifty positions to till we get around targets of 45,800. That was our target we had discussed. So now this level is the one which we need to look after, because if you see here in this candle, there was one huge candle which engulfed this all previous candle, and then we had got some you know pullback. That's because of only the profit booking at this zone, and then we again saw a sharp sell off here. So if you see, this zone is going to act a very a narrow zone in terms of bank nifty. If you consider it is 45,450 to 45,800. So this around almost like it is 350 points, which is around like 0.8% or 0.75% of the bank nifty. So we need to be, I think bank nifty is going to be in this range for few days, I guess. If otherwise, if we get a breakdown on breakout of this level, we can expect a huge rally. We can see all time high for the bank nifty also, because nifty has already crossed the all time high. So the bank nifty is not that far away, but the only the trigger that we need to see on a closing time basis on daily time frame is 45,800. So we can expect next 46,000 all time high around 46,300 levels. So let's move ahead with 15 minutes time frame. Let's see what we can expect for the bank nifty. So the same thing goes up with the bank nifty on a 15 minutes time frame. We will buy the dips around like maybe 45,500 zone, which if you see for the entire day, the zone was acting as a resistance. If you see here, this zone almost spent like more than half day around 45,450 odd levels. So if tomorrow, if we see any fizzling out of the rally around, and if it is consolidating around 45,500 to 45,400, this zone is going to act as a good support, and we can expect a bounce back till maybe 45,600, 45,700 odd levels. So if we see, this was with respect to gap down or after flat opening, and we see some fizzling out of the rally. But tomorrow, suppose if we get a gap up, which is going to be a highly the case with how nifty and bank nifty have closed, and especially the last hour rally. So we can expect a gap up tomorrow morning. So if suppose we get around 45,800 odd levels as a gap up, then we need to check how the price action is forming at these levels, and then we can, if some guys are very risky traders, they can go ahead with shorting this with proper visualization of the candle formations. So depending on, we can expect around targets of 45,600 odd levels. So I highly tomorrow the probabilities of the profit booking might be the scenario, because tomorrow it's Tuesday and there is going to be a fin nifty expiry, which will be the major contributed to the either side of the momentum. Either it is on the rally or on for the profit booking area. So we need to keep a watch on the fin nifty, so especially which will have a major impact on bank nifty. So I think I hope I am clear with all the labels what I've discussed. If you have any other suggestions or comments, do let me know by the comments in the comment section, and I hope I will see you for the next video. Till then, see you. Bye bye.